What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Keith back with another live trading futures live stream. Today is December 1st, start of the month, man. So we got a new month, last month of the year. We want to go out with a bang. Um, so yeah, let's get into it. First thing first, before we even talk about the charts or anything, y'all know we got to get our prayer in. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, bow your heads. Dear Lord, we come to you today, Lord, just asking for your hand. Asking for your hand, God, in this new month that we're entering in, December, Lord. We ask you to let this be uh, another month that we continue to grow, continue to learn, continue to gain wisdom, and continue to gain knowledge. We want to thank you for blessing us to make it through November and allowing us to go through the different challenges and difficulties that help mold us to who we are today, Lord. As we step into December, we ask you for just your grace, your guidance, your love, your care, and your strength. Strengthen us in areas that we may be weak, areas that we may need to learn, and um, just reflect on the lesson. We ask you to continue to just be our light at the end of the tunnel, Lord. Just continue to guide us on this dark path, and anything that might try to come against us or distractions or anything that might be hindering us, I ask you to remove it. Let us go into this month and just continue to be blessed by you and yours and continue to give you your glory, Lord. Um, as we get on these charts today, we just ask you to continue to let us learn, continue to let us grow. Win, lose, or draw, we be happy with our results and we continue to be better representations of you and your son, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, here we go. Now I did that prayer. I ain't look, we ain't never gonna be like, oh, we should pray. But look, I was looking for a dang long. I was gonna tell y'all that. I was like, I'm looking for us to flip back green here, and I was probably take a long at the open. Honestly, it just literally just shot straight up. We might take one light. Might take one light. I do think we're gonna move up. But I gotta go check on making breakfast, or at least some eggs, I guess you could say. So I'm gonna go back and look at that. I just got it one light long because I was already looking to be bullish at the open. Uh, but I'm finna get up real quick, y'all, and I'll be right back. Okay. Hopefully we don't get stopped out this long, but I was looking for a long. We're just gonna set it at a 1-to-1 for now. Set it at a 1-to-1 for now. If it come down, make that lower low, then it just takes us out. All right, I'll be right back though. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. It don't look like we really missed too much. I'm back. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Give me 1 second. Where is that dang string? Oh, there it is. Alright. Put this over here. Alright. Oh, I had it. I said I had said I was gonna come back, Mel. I had to go. I was making eggs, and I had it on the stove. So that's probably why you can't hear me. Can you hear me now, though, Mel? Let me know if you can hear me now. Ah, I don't know. We gonna hold this trade because this was our B trade. I mean, we just looked for long. We didn't really base it off of that. I'm finna do the analysis now. Give me 1 second, though. Can you hear me now, Mel? Let me know if you can hear me. We closed past there. That's good. I like that we closed past here. Can we just keep moving up at this point? Mel, let me know if you can hear me or not. I'm assuming you can't hear me because you ain't respond. I might have to restart the stream or I ain't as hot. Oh, you can hear me? Okay. Yeah, I was making breakfast, so I had just jumped in and left the charts for a second, but I'm back now. God dang, it's pushing right back down. I was hoping they start building above here. I'm about to say we might need to just go and take that 15, but it's pushing down too fast now. We just gonna hold it. But let's go ahead and look at the analysis real quick. First thing first, go to the daily. Looking at the daily, if you was in the stream last night, you heard me state, oh, hold up. I guess we charted NQ. We didn't chart MNQ. Because I'm like, why the heck we got hourly fair value gaps here? I might well delete everything then. We just delete everything and y'all can see me do it from scratch. Because we must have charted up NQ. Yeah, we charted NQ last night, not MNQ. Give me 1 second. I'm finna move the stop loss and the profit because we up. I'm going to see if we can get a... We need to take this high right here. I can't move it up in profit till we take that high, honestly. Do I want to go ahead and set in a profit? I really want to see this high get closed past first. And then after we get that high close pass, I'm going to move my stop loss up and then we can do the analysis. But we going to wait and see can we get a close up there. Come on. Come on. We're looking for you to go up here and close above. I'm going to look at the 5 minute. Like, we pushed past it, but we want to see it stay up there. 5 minute green. Okay, 5 minute green. That's nice. This is where the 5 minute high is. Like we finna get there. I think I'm about to move stop loss up now, y'all. We up 69. Stop loss here. We'll set stop loss at 30. $30. Oh, I thought they come on close past there, man. No. And they don't close past there, bro. Alright, look like we got the close pass. Alright. Now let me hurry up and do this analysis so we can manage this trade. Because it could come right back on down on us. So let me hurry up and do this analysis. Give me 1 second. Trying to pull up this SPY chart real quick. Alright. Going to the daily on MNQ. Going to the day on MNQ. Alright, we clearly was in a downtrend for a little while on MNQ right here. Overall, we was in an uptrend though. Overall, we was in an uptrend. We went to a minor downtrend for a second. And we broke out that downtrend right here. What day was that? November 26th. We broke out that downtrend. We ended up making a higher high. So this is the first initial breakout of that downtrend was that higher high. We made that higher high. We made that higher high. Closed above, so that was time for continuation. Made a low, and then we ended up making another higher high. So we flipped to an uptrend right here. Flipped to an uptrend. It kicked me out. It's fine. We got $30 off of that. Flipped to an uptrend. Yeah, we flipped to an uptrend right here. Made a higher high. Also broke that previous low. And rightfully, I was expecting this week that we was gonna head to this high, but Sunday evening when the market opened up, it literally took the high of the previous candle, so it did its job, and it went straight down Sunday evening, like literally just went straight down and made a lower low. So at this point, what just happened? We broke our uptrend. You see that? So now we got higher high, but a lower low. So right now the market is indecisive. If y'all was on the stream last night, I told y'all, hey, honestly, Monday looked like a no trade day. What's like it literally looked horrible. Like I said, we probably gotta wait until that news come out. We got PMI 8:45, and then we got Powell speaking at 7 p.m. tonight, or at least that's what the news said. I'm gonna have to relook at it again. But we had Powell speaking tonight at 7 p.m. Y'all excuse me, I'm eating our eggs. Yeah, but we made that lower low, and it's kind of like, well, it's not a downtrend, but the bulls are in control right now because it just made a lower low. But um, yeah, it's just real indecisive. So all I did for the announcement was, hey, we still gonna look at the overall structure. Overall structure is bullish. Mark out that high. Marked out that high. Marked out our low. So the last solidified low we had was all the way over here at 23,267. All right, we marked that out. So we just still following this uptrend. Marked out fair value gaps. We didn't mark out every fair value gap. We marked out the one that we're currently in. Let me delete these two red lines here because they kind of throw me off. The one was right here that we were currently in, but we breaking out of it right now. And we broke out of it some last night to the downside. That fair value gap we marked out. We marked out this one because it could potentially be trying to bounce off of here to go back up. Of course, we marked out, which one was it? I believe it was this one. Or no, it was this one. Marked out this here. And I think that was it. We do got one down here at the bottom. We might mark it. We'll mark it out. Of course, NQ has a lot of fair value gaps, so it's okay if we don't mark every single one, because there's so many gaps up here. Like it's at this all-time high area, and it's trying to find its path. It's trying to figure out how it wants to break everything down, and that's totally fine. We can't confuse ourselves by putting too many gaps and stuff on the chart to where we can't see a clear path. Okay. All right, that's about it. That's all we're gonna put on here. Yeah, but like we said, it was moving in the uptrend, and we just made that lower low. Now, if this candle can flip green today, if somehow this candle can flip green, then it would negate that it made that lower low. I told y'all, I said the only way I'm strong bullish is if we can completely flip back green and close above the previous candle high. If we can't do that, honestly, it kind of slowed down the bulls. Like, if you want to be bullish, it kind of slowed us down because it just made a lower low. We kind of got to wait till a high get made. Either that high can lead us straight to a higher high, or it'll be lower low, high, then a higher low, then a higher high. So it kind of put us back probably 3 days if you want to be bullish, potentially. Unless it just, but the news we got this week is so strong this week that it could push us straight up in one candle. It don't even have to take 3 days. So, but honestly, today just don't look like the best. Now I did tell y'all this last night. I said gold looked it beautiful. Gold longs potentially was a nice opportunity. Now what is this? Oh, that was okay. Oh, yeah, I marked this last night. I said we was gonna try to aim for these highs right here. It already had took the highs, so it's fine. But we want to see can it close past them highs today. That's the biggest thing. If gold can push up and close past 42.88, that will be a beautiful long back to them all-time highs up here at 44 3 I mean 36 44.36. Now right now gold is in a downtrend. We kind of want to wait until it pops to an uptrend. We marked out that last solidified well, one of the solidified um higher lows for this uptrend to keep going. We gotta see if it, I believe it's probably gonna break this though, because unless it's a fair value gap over here. Because I'm about to say there's no gaps right there for it to bounce off. Oh yeah, it is a gap here. But it might be trying to, it might bounce somewhere in this area. Or it could bounce at this gap right here, right above that solidified level. Uh, let's see. I'm just gonna mark this one. I ain't gonna mark the other one. See if it bounce here. If gold can fill the closing side, this hourly gap, and give us a green candle back above, potentially we'll like them longs. Only thing that made me hesitate for longs is say if it fail to close inside this gap, close red, then we get a green candle, but the green candle don't like come all the way up here. That'll be leaving potentially a fair value gap off of this big red candle. So it kind of made me a little nervous to take longs into a fair value gap. You get what I'm saying? So say this was red, the next one green, but it didn't completely fill this candle body. It will leave this wick here, and then whatever green candle we get might have a wick. That'll leave a fair value gap right there. So it kind of had me nervous to take them longs into it. That's the only thing. Now, if that next green, like say this closed outside of it, then we close green, but it pushed all the way back up and cleared this gap. I definitely like them longs for sure. Then, um, yeah, because now we don't got no gaps in the way. We should just move straight up. All right, but gold, I like gold longs honestly. But the only thing is we already did our job. We already took that high, so it can literally do what it wants. But I like gold if it can flip back bullish. If it's trying to be bearish, I'm not really messing with gold. But honestly, like I said, MNQ and ES, they a toss up today. Literally, it's a toss up today. So be careful. I told you I don't trade no regulars. Y'all will not see me trading regular contracts today, just because it's a toss up today, man. Like it make MNQ making that lower low and ES making that lower low on Sunday kind of messed this whole structure up, because we had a clean push to the upside, broke this downtrend. This was the initial break of that downtrend. Um, the first initial break. Of course, we got these highs to take out, but this that first high we took out. Okay, smoothly took out it, closed above the high, got a low, made a higher high. That shows signs of uptrend. We should have just kept pushing, but by pushing down, making that lower low, it kind of killed it. But it also could be, like I said, we can push straight back above these highs. If we can get a close above these highs, then we right back on track. So that's the biggest thing. That's why I was looking for loans today. I'm thinking we're trying to bounce off this daily fair value gap, and we also got another gap that just overlapped too. So I'm kind of leaning to them loans, but it's just a little bit dangerous. You can't really trade heavy. But I was leaning to them loans. It's pushing up now. Is it gonna make this higher high? Make this higher high. If it close past, I definitely like a B trade. It's pushing extremely strong though. Oh my goodness. We might take a B trade long if it close back above. It would be a little risky, but because our actual stop loss would be all the way down here. But we willing to take a little risk as long as it ain't the regular NQs. Can't be we can't be scared to trade now. So what I'm looking for is a close above here just to take a continuation trade. But if it don't close above there, we not gonna take it. I would love to see this give us some red candle here so we can start building base. Building base a little higher where our stop loss don't have to be down here. It can be up here somewhere. All right, we got a red. That's exactly what I want to see. Now I just need one green close above that line. And we're good. I'm sorry y'all if it's loud, me eating. Let me see, can I mute the mic for a second? Try to eat this food before it get too cold. If y'all got any questions or anything, let me know if y'all want me to go over some or just any questions. All right, Mel said, watching you trade, I know for a fact I blew my account because are you saying you know how or you knew or like you were in the trade and you know you blew your account right now? I think he meant I know how I blew my account because I didn't hold my positions long enough. One or two trades actually shot in the opposite. All right, I almost missed this trade. We closed above. I'm taking that long. It's just one light. We just want to see how far I want to move up. If it come down and kick us out, it's gonna suck, but it is what it is. Really, if it closed back below here, I'm probably gonna just cut it myself. Uh, I really want to just see it start moving up. We do got these hourly highs. That's what I should be just targeting at first. We think hourly highs. We got one here. That ain't nothing but $7. 30, almost $30. Yeah, that wasn't the best trade to get in. I'm gonna be honest. That risk to reward ain't the best. So we gonna see. If it close below, I'll just cut it. I'll just cut. It look like we might close below 40. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. If it close right at it, we gonna leave it though. Alright, we leaving it. It ain't close below. We was about to close it. If it just shoots straight down, then it just does. But we gonna get ready to. I'm move stop loss and profit instantly. Like soon as say we up like $15, I'm moving stop loss to at least break even, so it can be a risk free trade because that risk reward not the best. Let's see. The risk reward not the best. I probably should have added when it got right there to kind of balance it out a little bit. If it come back down, I might add. If it not come down on this counter, on the next counter, I might add one more position just so we can get a um better profit out of it. But it may not even come back down. Let's see. Let's see, cause I'm ready to move the stop loss, so it might not come back down for us. If it come back down, we're gonna add one more though. All right, we're gonna get ready to set this stop loss to break even, pretty much. Like we said, as soon as say we up 15, we'll set it. Come on, come on. Slick, you know what? We just gonna since that risk reward not the best, we just gonna move TP all the way up. In case it just squeeze. In case it just squeeze real hard. All right, get to 15. We ready to set it to break even, man. It got to 14. I really want to see a close above these highs. Come on, bro. Close above them freaking highs. Push pass, close pass, man. Come on. You gotta wait it out. Alright, it's probably finna go to 15 now. Let's see. Let me go look at that 5 minute. See if I need to just wait a little bit more. Cause we is about to get this hourly. These the hourly highs over here. Oh snap, wrong tool. That tool. Alright, let me go to the 1 minute. We at 15. I should be going to break even here. So it can be a risk-free trade. I really want to see this counter close first. 23 seconds. I really want to see this counter close first. See if we can close past that previous counter high. 14 seconds. Alright, we're gonna 10, 9, 8. Alright, we're gonna set it now. Close past this high, please. Don't close below the high so we can get the continuation. Nice. Okay. Will it fill this gap? It might fill this freaking gap. I hope it don't fill this gap. I'm gonna set it at 13. Hopefully it don't fill this gap. It just keep pushing. If this counter close above this high, we moving stop loss right here, and it's gonna leave a fair value gap on the 1 minute. All right. So give us this. We gotta wait till this counter close first, though. Can't move it just yet. We gotta wait, or at least wait till like the last 10 seconds. We got 25 seconds. Hopefully it don't come clear this and leave us a gap, please. Please leave us a gap. Please leave us a gap. I'm just keep moving TP up. Because I don't know how high up it want to go until I go look at the hourly. Alright, look like we're going to leave a gap. Let me move stop loss up. 20, we taking at least 25 off this trade. We up 64. Alright. Let me go look at this hourly, see what it's trying to do. Alright, we clearly inside this dang big hourly fair value gap. I'm not gonna mark it out, but we're clearly inside it right now. Let's switch to the daily. See what that daily look like. Is this daily gonna try to flip green? That's the question. If this daily can flip green, I told y'all it'll negate that it made that lower low if it can flip green. So we up 89. I gotta move stop loss up. It just up too much on one contract. I hate to move it up so fast, but I just got to. We're gonna set it 60. Set at the bottom of this counter. 61. Alright. I'm gonna just set this at the top of this daily fair value gap. I don't think we just gonna keep moving. I think we're gonna get stopped out first. I don't think we just gonna move straight up in a straight line. There we go. Alright, well we took 60 off that trade. That's fine. Nice, especially when we didn't have the best risk to reward. We took a nice trade, you know. Might jump back in off the first green counter. Unless it just push straight above the highs. Then we ain't gonna mess with it. So we caught $90 so far. If we can get $200 today, I'm good with that. Hey, do I want to take a loan? It's probably just gonna come up here though. I don't know. I don't know if I want to take a loan. And we got the hourly coming up. I'll just wait. I'm not gonna take it yet. But we did just make that higher high right here. If we close above this high, I'm gonna take a light loan. If we close above it on the 1 hour, we got 2 minutes left. Only thing I might see some drawdown because it can close above, and if I jump in right off the start, it might give us a little drawdown, then go up, or it might even come real close to clearing this gap, then go up. But I don't mind it. You know, I don't mind taking that risk. I really don't mind it. Let's mark out this high. We got 50 seconds. So it need to close green right here if it want to keep going up. Since it need to close green, I kind of want to jump in now. I want to get in. Cause then all we gotta do, if it don't close green, we can just get instantly back out. If it don't close green, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I slick want to, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be patient. I really need to see higher high come. Man, I'm gonna get back to what you were saying after this hourly candle finishes. Dang, I could have caught like $20 right there. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. And it just made that higher high. We in one light long. Even if it come give us drawdown, it's fine. If it just close past its high, then I don't think we get no drawdown. But I think we might get a little drawdown at the start. Um, alright. I think we might go get some drawdown at the start, y'all, of this contract. Just hopefully it don't come all the way back down, you know. But I can see this counter being red and we coming down, which is not bad at all. Like I said, because it's such a big gap, it might be trying to close in this gap a little bit before going up. But I don't know. We could just shoot straight up though, man. We could shoot straight up. You never know, man. Because if that 1 minute can get a close above here, we might be just shooting straight up. Let me look at that 1 minute. It closed green. It didn't close past it, but it closed green. If it closed red, it's definitely coming down. It's definitely gonna come down pretty decent. I'm almost done with this breakfast, y'all. Y'all ain't gonna have to hear it. All right, come on, man. Close passes, freaking high. Start building some base above here. It closed past there. That next, not the first one that closed past, the very next counter, if it closed past too, I'm instantly moving stop loss up to profit. But if it don't close past there, we get the red counter, I gotta just wait because it's probably gonna drop all the way. Probably drop all the way down here. Look, we got the red counter. It's probably finna drop. Let's see. Let's see, man. Can we just keep moving up, or is it finna do its pullback? I'm thinking pullback here, y'all. But you never know with this market. It can do whatever it want. But I'm thinking we probably finna drop probably like maybe to like here. Maybe even a little lower than that. Probably drop all the way down there. But if it somehow push up and make a higher high, we probably golden. Alright. But know what I'm saying? Look at this drop. Look at this drop, man. Like I said, this is something we expected, so I'm not really too mad. I could cut and just re-enter down here. I might. Do I want to do that? Oh, it's probably shot down too far now. If it come back up to like $14, I'm gonna cut and re-enter. If it somehow come back up. If not, we just let it go and flush down. Do what it's gotta do. Do what you gotta do if you gotta flush down. Got a minute 30 for this 5 minute. It come up to 14. We probably gonna cut it. And let it run. I mean, it is a 1 minute gap here that it could be trying to bounce off of. But I personally think it's gonna come down. That's what it's looking like. Well, we gonna hold it. We ain't cutting it then. Like I said, we gonna hold it. We ain't gonna cut it then. Come on down. We gonna hold it. And I'm just gonna add, when it comes to like around here, 25.70, we're gonna add one more to balance out. And then negative we got, that will be in. It'll balance it out. Come on, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Is it gonna push back above this 1 minute gap or not? 23 seconds. It look like it. Let's see. Let's see. Let's go to that 5 minute. 5 minute red. It can be coming down to this gap here. Like I said, I honestly think we probably coming down here, and that's where you're supposed to add. But we gonna see though. We gonna see, cause that is a 1 minute gap right there. So we gotta see, man. We gotta see. All right, made that lower low, lower low. So it's in that downtrend. It's doing this pullback. If this 5 minute flip green, then we might be just straight go. It might not even go all the way down if it's 5 minute flip green. But we okay with whatever, because like I said, we got in this trade. We knew we got in that B trade, and I kind of said, hey, I'm gonna let it be a bigger risk, a nice size risk. So I'm not too upset about my decision, because I decided to jump in. I'm following this hourly direction. I was just looking for the continuation. We closed past that high. We should be what? Continuing. We did do our job. We already took this previous hourly high. So that could have been something to be kind of worried about, like, dang, we already took this hourly high, so it did its job. At this point, it can just go wherever it want to go. But I'm thinking we're still going to keep moving up. I don't really see us turn red. If we do turn red, we definitely finna drop extremely hard on that hourly. But I don't think we're gonna turn red, but you never know, man. You never know. We don't really got no heavy news until Powell at well, no, let me see the news real quick. And man, I'm finna go to what you were saying right after I look at this news real quick. Let me see. I think we don't got no news till Powell speak though later tonight. Yeah, we had ISM at 9 a.m. though, but that already came out. It's 9:07, so. And it pretty much was even. Everything was even, so it didn't really do nothing crazy. All right. Oh, I see the text you said you sent, Mail. Okay. Okay. He said he didn't give it a chance to bounce back in the direction I wanted it to go, which almost every trade it bounced back right after I closed. Okay. So you end up manually closing yourself. And so I saw the negative and I was like, let me cut my losses before it get worse. But once I took the loss, it reversed and did my analysis and was predicting it would go. So I should have waited. Okay, yeah. Sometimes you gotta do that, man. Like sometimes you gotta do that. Man, you gotta just let your trades play out, man. What I kind of advise a lot of people, unless you a scalper, cut it. If you trade on a 1 minute, still cut it. But if you trade in the strategy I like to do, with the hourly, you gotta let it play out. Like you gonna be in some drawdown, you just gotta let it play out. That's all. Literally, you gotta if it ain't hit your stop loss or your TP, you gotta just leave it alone, let it play. He said, yeah, like he said, yeah, I mainly close instead of trusting my stop loss and take profit. Yup, based on my analysis, if I would have held, I would have won. Yup, and that's the hardest thing for a lot of new people, especially if you're looking at the money. That's why some people they take this money off, and you can like change it in the settings where it just show you the ticks. So it don't even show you money. You could just have it showing you how many ticks you up. I don't know where is it. Is it on symbols? It's somewhere on here. You can switch it from currency to ticks. Percentage scale. I don't know. One of these you can put it on. I know that. But that was a lot of people try to do that shit. They just put it on ticks instead because looking at the money, sometimes they see themselves down. They not used to seeing themselves down that bad, and they get out. You know, they get out too soon. Um, yeah, that's the hardest thing is letting your trade play out, though, man. But that's why I advise if you when you start your new account again, take them hourly trades. Just stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. That's what I tell you, man. Stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. It said heavy on the too soon. Oh, I should have let the trade play out. Yeah, but this is what I advise. Stick to that hourly. That the way I showed y'all how to trade. Um, follow them solidify levels. Uh, when you follow them solidify levels, like right now, if I was following my solidify level, we made lower low, high, low, higher high. We made an uptrend now. My last solidify level first here, you know that, and then next here. Well, what I'm supposed to do is okay. If I want to take loans, if I was looking to take shorts, then I do the opposite. But if I want to take loans, my stop loss should be down here. I only can take that one trade until and set my TP to whatever. Like, so if my first TP is just to clear this fair value gap, so like clear this fair value gap first, I gotta set it up there. Leave it alone. Let it play. Let it play. The only time I advise you either manually closing or moving stop losses is once you already in profit. Once you in profit, then you can be like, okay, I want to just cut because this trade might take too long. I'm not liking how it's starting to look. Um, or I just want to move my stop loss up because hey, I'm in profit. Even if this trade come back, I don't really want to start back from the beginning. That's the only time you should either hit this X or move the stop losses once you already in profit. If you ain't in profit or nothing, don't touch the X and don't move your stop loss. If you watch me every single day, you'll see I don't never move my stop loss in the negative. If I'm in the negative, hey, I'm probably just gonna just let it be negative. Uh, if I'm in a scalp, sometimes I just let it hit the stop loss. Now, if it's like, oh, I'm seeing that I jumped in a B trade and I'm trading off the hourly, I'm not finna let it go all like right now. I'm not finna let it come all the way down to 330. Let somehow some news drop extremely hard. I might let it get like right here to this last fair value that I'm thinking that we're gonna bank off of, and I might cut then. But I already done seen structure start forming the opposite way. I'm not finna cut just off of quick movements up and down, being a drawdown, because what? I'm not taking 5 MNQs at one time, or I'm not trying to jump into one NQ at a time. So I'm okay with losing $300. I can lose 2,000 total, so it's fine if I'm starting with a 50K account. I can lose 2,000, so losing that $300 is not that bad. I still got 10 more times to lose like that, you know, uh, before I blow the account. So that's 10 more days of trading, especially if I'm taking 1 to 2 trades a day. So when you first start your account, that's what I kind of recommend. Just jump to that hourly or jump to that 15 minute. Find your structure. Find your structure and just take 1 or 2 trades and let it play out. Cause like here, even though I got in a real, I ain't gonna say bad entry, cause you slick supposed to got in down here, but even though I got in all the way up here, I still can make 136. You see that? Still can make 136 just for it to still follow its structure. So, all right, give me a second, cause we in profit, so I gotta get ready to move this stop loss up. Just need some structure to start building though. That's the thing. Need some structure to build. I really want to see us close past this previous high though. I could set it to break even, just so it could be a risk-free trade, but I really want to set it in profit. I'm gonna leave it alone for now. It probably come right back down. It's fine if it does. So we made that higher high. It'll be beautiful if this 5 minute can close past this high, but it just don't look like we're gonna get it, man. If it close red, it's gonna suck, cause we probably shoot all the way back down. It's all the way back down if it close red. I ain't gonna lie, if I wasn't talking, I probably would have been moved it up to about $15 when it hit 30, but it's fine. I ain't upset about it. Like I said, we can let this play out. And that's another thing, Mel. That's the one good thing. If you got your trades based off that hourly, your stop losses and stuff based off that hourly, even when you was in profit and then it come back to drawdown, you'll be okay with letting it be in drawdown because you know, hey, I'm following that overall trend. More than likely, it's gonna come back in my favor. You know, I might just gotta wait a little longer. If it don't go in my favor, then it's just that trend broke. You know, and you be okay with that win or loss. But if you following that hourly trend, more times than not, it's gonna come right back. You're gonna come right back into being positive. You know, so you ain't really stressing about being down because it's more likely gonna come right back your way. He said it literally did that every time. Oh, I definitely see what you mean. Yeah. If you following that higher time frame, it definitely probably gonna just go back that way. Now for this one, um, for this one, me personally, like I said, I'm just gonna hold it. I ain't finna unless it come break this last fair value gap down here. That's when I'm gonna close. I can see us coming down there though, and then bouncing. But other than that, I ain't really finna do nothing to it. Like if we come back up here and take this high, then I'm gonna instantly move stop loss. If we come back and take this high, I'm gonna instantly move my stop loss to probably $15 or so. Yeah, that's only if whenever we come back and take this high. Yeah, we might not do it now. We might come down here first, then go back up there. But that's what I'm gonna do. Once we take this high here, I'm moving stop loss into positive. But as of now, we got high, high, higher, low, high, high. Potentially new high, low. But it could, like I said, it made that lower low. I'm definitely thinking we're coming down. Coming down here. If it make that lower low. But I'm not added to this position at all. Just because I don't really like how this structure sitting. Now, if on the hourly we close above this high, I might add one more. If like say we close right up here, I might add one more to try to go and take it all the way to the top of the gap. But based on that 5 and stuff, we ain't gonna do it just yet. Cause like I said, I kind of still can see us coming down first before going all the way up there. So I'm being careful. Now, if today candle didn't look so, I mean, if Sunday candle didn't go make that lower low, man, I've been full fledged in them longs. But since it made that lower low, literally soon the market opened on Sunday, it's like it killed the whole. Bro, we had beautiful structure, bro. Like we literally, I mean, we just was starting beautiful structure. We literally just put straight up, straight green, made that higher high, closed past it, made a low, made another higher high. We should have just been shooting straight to this fair value gap here on a daily. But it failed. I think it failed. Did it fail to close above this gap? Yeah, it failed to close above this daily fair value gap, and that would have hindered it. If it would have closed past this daily fair value gap right here, we would have been moving straight up. But by failing to close past, only thing required by it being green is for it to just take the previous day high. So that it did what it was supposed to do. It took that high, but then it just shot straight down and made a lower low, and that would killed it. That freaking lower low killed our momentum. But like I said, if we can push all the way back up and close green above this previous day high, then the Bulls right back in control, man. They ain't gonna be as strong as they was, cause they was way stronger when we had full structure. But it still be if the Bulls be in control, but it's not full control because we technically made a lower low, so we don't got an uptrend structure. So that's the only thing. If we would have kept this higher low and then closed up here, Bulls would be extremely strong. We probably shoot straight up there super fast. But since it made that lower low, it kind of slowed it down. Like kind of like when you just barely tap the brakes on your car. It ain't gonna completely stop it, but it's just slowing it down a little bit. That's what it did. All right, go back to that 1 minute. 1 minute, it look like it's starting to form a little mini uptrend. We need to come take this freaking high. Oh, we need, man. We might be in this trade for a little while, cause like I said, I think we probably go try to come down here and then go up, but it is what it is. We might be in this trade for a little while, man. That's why I kind of wish I did move it up. Soon it took this previous high right here, I should have instantly moved it up to like $15. Got on out, and if it didn't just push straight up, just let it come on, drop all the way down. Let it drop down, then jump right back in. And take it all the way back up. That's why I said next time if it come take this high, we move it into positive stop loss, because once it take this high, we just wanted to see it go straight up. We don't even want it to come back down. All right. Oh, but if we come on drop down here, I might even add 2 contracts, and that's gonna wrap it up way faster. If we come on down here, I might add 2 contracts. Add 2 here. Probably cut the 2 once we get like here, and then just still hold that 1, or maybe cut the 2 when we get here and then hold that 1. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So I'm not upset with this drop. We're gonna let it play. So it's making this downtrend for now. Let's see it come on, drop down, then head back up. Well, that's only on adding 2. We gotta come down here though. If it's bouncing somewhere up here, I'm not adding no 2. We gonna just stick with that 1. But yeah, man. Like I said, go to that dang hourly, or you can go to the 15 if you want. If you don't want to hold trades as long, you can go to that 15 minute. Follow whatever trend it is. So if it's uptrend, making higher high, higher low, higher high. Okay, now I know I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna wait till a pullback come. Okay, we got some red. That's a pullback coming. I'm gonna wait till that first green candle. Now, right here, this first green candle went straight and made a new higher high. So you wouldn't even got no entry for real. But then boom, another red one came. Got our first green. Okay, getting along, aim for that high. Style loss below here. If it break that high, I'm just gonna let it play and see if it keep running. What it did, it kept running, closed past this high. So I'm gonna aim for this high now. I'm gonna keep letting it run. What it did, came and take this high. So that's how you do. You just gotta stay on that higher time frame. Check 1 or 2 trades. That's it. Don't be trying to get in 5, 6 different trades, because it's, like I said, it's only putting yourself at risk even more. The more trades you take, the more risk you taking. So try to stay on that higher time frame if you can. Shoot, this 15 minute close green, we might see it try to pop. But I really don't want it to. Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna say I don't want it to pop here. It can, if it want to pop here, then it does, and I can take some money. But I'd be adding more contracts if it come down there. Let me go look at my SPY. Look at SPY real quick. SPY doing pretty much the same thing. Look at the 1 hour. Where did this daily candle start? Well, dang, it ain't gonna be the same because it was alright open overnight. Cause I'm about to say I'm expecting SPY to close green. So let's see. Come on, do your little flush. We ain't even worrying about it, man. We ain't even worrying about it. This is what we expected, you know. See if it bounce somewhere down here, then that's when we're gonna add multiple contracts. And it's gonna balance out this drawdown we in. Technically what I'm gonna be showing y'all is how to scale your trades. That's basically my bad. I done showed y'all me. Shit. But I'm basically gonna be showing y'all how to scale y'all trade when you in drawdown. But this is like I ain't gonna say expert level, but advanced trader technique. When you brand new, don't do this. Just stay with your one contract and let it lose. But once you get more advanced and you know, like, okay, I just got an early entry. I just got early entry. That's all. I'm still following my trend, and I'm just adding extra for this a potential spot for another entry. That's where you'll be scaling your contract. So, say if I'm down like $200 here, if I know for a fact where this gotta be the bounce here, and I'm following the overall right trend, I can add 2 more positions to where instead of me being down 200 here, by the time I get right here, if it was still that one contract, I'd probably be down $80, $90, right? But since I added 2 here, now I'm probably in the green already down here. My TP up there probably be like $300-$400 now. So that's kind of like scaling because you make the average different. Like your average contracts prices it'll bring this down. This here will go down. So my break even probably be like right here. I mean, my break even probably be like right here if I add 2 down there instead of being all the way up here. But don't do that when you new though, because you're gonna do that. You're gonna add multiple contracts, and they're gonna keep going that other way, and you're gonna end up losing. Instead of just losing $100, you're gonna lose $500. Don't do that when you new. But let's see. Come on, man? What we finna do? What's these dang white lines for? I done forgot already. I know this one up here is previous hourly high. I don't know what these 2 down here is. Might close these. I mean, might delete these. Let me try to see if I can figure out what they are. Because we got too many lines on this chart. Too many lines on these charts. Yeah, I'm going to delete it. I don't even remember what it is. Delete that one. Did we delete this one? Let me go to the hourly. This was this previous hourly high. Okay, we want to kind of see structure form up here. So we really need this hourly candle to close back above this white line. Really need the hourly close back above. Really need it to close green, to be honest. Even if it closes up red, that ain't gonna be the best situation. We need this thing to flip all the way back green. Flip all the way back green. So we need to see some uptrend forming before the hourly ends. Got it. We need to see some uptrend form. We might, if this flip green here, we might. I don't really want to get in no dang long now. I really want to wait till it get down here, but we might can get in one long. So we might start trying to form that uptrend. We got 30 minutes to the hour. I really don't want to get in though right there, but I could see it potentially bouncing there. I wish you could get a micro of a micro, like half of a micro contract. You can get even another half. Come on. I prefer for you to just close red to keep me from adding a contract. Just keep coming down a little bit more. Because I kind of want to add one. Just close red. And I ain't go add no contract. Telling y'all, today literally looked like a no trade day. So don't be discouraged if y'all don't see any trades or nothing like that. I told y'all when it took that low, made that low, it literally now we don't know what's gonna happen. Made a higher high and a lower low. Broke the uptrend. First we broke a downtrend, then we broke the uptrend right after that. So it's literally very indecisive. Alright, I'm probably finna get ready to add. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't come down far enough yet. Come on down. We ain't minding this drawdown at all. We ain't minding this drawdown at all. Good thing we was in one contract too. Boom. Alright. Come on, we're gonna wait it out. Wait it out. Wait it out. And that's another good thing when you take trades at the beginning of the day that were positive. It kind of lets you have a buffer to keep you from being red on the day. Cause like I said, we was already up 90 on them other two contracts. So it kind of like we only down $20 on the day if we close right where it's at. If we let it come to here and be down like 250, then we only be down like 160 on the day, which is not bad at all. Come on. Let's see what you gonna do, man. It closed below that first 5-minute fair value gap. So the only way we can look to take another added position, we gotta close back above this gap. If we don't come down to this gap, that's what I'm saying. If it closed back above that gap, we could potentially look for adding a position. But while it's underneath, nope, we're gonna leave it alone while it's underneath there. Cause I'm thinking the bounce gonna be somewhere down here. Somewhere down here. So we're gonna leave it alone. But if it close past here, it might get a break, retest, then shoot all the way up. It's just boring, man. Ain't nothing to do right now. Ugh. That's why that's what I'm saying, bro. I wish I dang freaking was on the 1 minute when it got right here. Would have set that stop loss to 15, got on out. I probably would have looked to take them shorts down to the levels I said I was looking for the bounce. Took some slight shorts down. Then soon we got that market share shift, took it right back up on to TP. But yeah, what it is. You can't be greedy. You can't catch everything. That's the thing about me. I like trying to catch the pullback, the run, the pullback again, and the run. I be trying to catch it all. Like it ain't Pokemon. But that's a lot riskier trade when you trying to do that though. When you trying to get the pullback and the run. Being new and to be a safer trader, just follow the run. So if it's an uptrend, just follow the longs. Don't worry about trying to get in those shorts for the pullback. because the pullbacks ain't gonna be as long as the run to the upside. So you gonna it's probably gonna flip real quick on the pullback. So you might be moving in the downtrend for the moment, but it might bounce right back up super fast. All right, we finna get ready to enter potentially because it's getting down here to our levels. Let's see. We gotta see some market structure shifts starting to come though. But this that first 5-minute gap, but this that hourly gap here. So we look for a bounce at either one of these two. Bounce at either one of them two. Let's bring this on up. Let me make sure I don't see no other gaps first before I just do that. I want to bring it on up though, since we in that range. Alright, could be trying to clear that. I don't see no other gaps. I see this gap here, but that's covering that. Yeah, I don't see no other ones, so I should be able to move it up. Move that mug up and see what it's gonna do. We need a green candle, man. We need green candles. Alright, tap that hourly. Now we're looking for a potential market structure shift. That's the last thing we need. They tap that hourly. We need that market structure shift. We don't get it, then we gotta get out the trade. When we get that market structure shift, definitely take a long at our positions. So I'm waiting. We need some green to get in the mix. Green need to get in the mix. Look like getting this long. The green can get in the mix. Don't push straight up, bro. If it just goes straight all the way up, I'm gonna be mad. Let's get in one like we got in one. Just in case it just shoots straight up all the way. We gonna add though if it don't shoot straight up though. We're gonna add one more. Cause like I said, I wanted to add two. But as y'all see, our break even was up here at first. Now it dropped down some. If we would have added one more, it would have dropped down a little bit more. But it is what it is. Once it get up here to this fair value gap here, I'm probably gonna sell one just so we can take some profit off of it. Either I'm gonna sell one or I'm gonna bring stop loss up. One or two. Alright, we almost at break even now. That's what I was scared of, man. I was like, bro, it probably just shoot straight up. It might not even give us that freaking market structure shift down here. But that's why I added one. I could have added my other one I wanted to add, and we would have already been in profit right now. Probably would have been up like $30, but it's alright, man. I kind of feel something was telling me they just gonna shoot straight up. So that's why I just added one. I said they gonna just shoot straight up. They ain't even gonna try to build it down here. Alright, so we gonna just let it play. Let it play. Biggest thing we looking for is when it get up to this gap. When it get up to this gap is the biggest thing we're looking for. Really when it get to the top half of it. Right now, this stuff, yeah, it's fine, but it ain't fully switched back bullish until we can get up to the top of this gap. This still technically can drop on us. So we kind of gotta wait. Because it technically can drop. Alright. Watching it. But we did make that high. That's the initial high. So that's good. Now, we could potentially make a higher low if we can close green and take the highs. Just to make a higher low on the 1 minute. And then that'll be moving to an uptrend for the 1 minute. Then the 5 minute got a little while before it's gonna make an uptrend. But we at least had a 1 minute starting the beginnings of an uptrend. We just gotta see this high get taken with a green candle. If it take it and flip red, it don't count. It's probably finna reverse the stream hard if it do that. 20 seconds. Come take this high, man. Come take this high. 11. We ain't adding though. We not adding because I wanted to add 2 contracts down here in this area if we would have got the market structure shift down here. But since it pushed straight up, man, we only added 1. Like I said, we could have we probably have been up by $50 right now if we did add that other one. But it was just I ain't want to add 3 with the stop loss potentially can drop all the way down. So we up 42. Come on up, come on up. Let me check this 5-minute real quick. We got 1 minute to the 5-minute, y'all. 1 minute. Need to come on up. It's probably gonna try not to leave a gap here. Let's see. We up 40, we up 50. I'm telling you, once we get to the top of this gap, I'm moving stop loss instantly. Really, I'm supposed to move it when it tap this gap, but I kind of want to see it go to the top of the gap first, and then I move it. Up 50. Alright, I'm moving it up. We too close to the top. Too close to the top. We taking 40 off this trade. We up 91. Up 91. That's how I'm telling y'all, that's how you scale, bro. If it freaking did the market structure shift down here, we'd be up probably almost $200. Probably like 160. Now, if it stop us out, it's fine. But, alright, well, we took 40. We took 40. Dang. I'm a little salty about it pushing straight up like that. But at least we end up catching 40. We didn't take no losses yet. We up 130 on the day. Only $70 more and we hit our goal. And I can probably call it for today. So $70 more. Let's see. Do I want to get in? If it's close green here without taking a high, I might get in. But I don't really know. I don't know if I want to. I think we gonna come down some more. Maybe probably come down a little bit more, then go up. Probably come like real close to this stop loss, then go up. Possibly, I don't know though. Mel, did you get to see me scale? Showing y'all how to scale in a trade like that? Where I added into a losing position where it brought my break even down and ended up flipping it to a green trade. And that's another example of trusting your higher time frame. That's what I was trying to tell you. Us being on that 1 hour, okay, it flipped green. I kind of want to get in. Let's see if it's gonna hold. I kind of want to get in here because my stop loss will literally be right there. Literally. Well, it won't be right there, but it'd be getting ready to sit there. Do I want to? I'm gonna look at the 5 real quick. Hopefully, it don't push straight up. All right, cleared the gap. It might come down some more. It cleared that gap. I don't know. If this one closed green, we're gonna take a long. One light long. Cause it did clear that gap, man. It did clear that gap. 10 seconds. Oh, come on. 5, 4. I don't know. I ain't really liking that. If it push up, it push up. I ain't really liking that. I ain't liking it. If it push up, it push up. I just don't like how it's sitting. Cause this is the 1 minute. That's the thing. Yes, it's making high, low, high, low. You be like, Keith, why you ain't taking this? It's supposed to be the new high, low. This the 1 minute. A lot of time 1 minute fake you out, and I kind of don't like how it's sitting. Look, it made a lower low. What I was just saying, that 1 minute freaking fake you out, and if I was just, someone would just tell me this don't look like a good setup to push all the way up. It just didn't have no true like solid continuations. So I didn't get in, and I'm glad I didn't because it did come down a little bit more. So Well, the main thing that made me didn't want to get in it because one, I'm knowing it's the 1 minute. It's always gonna be fake outs on the 1 minute. And two, we got that green candle, but the thing I wanted to see was this next green candle need to close above its high to show me it want to continue. And when it just wicked past and then closed past, I was like, it might not be trying to continue. It's probably just about to reverse to drop a little bit more, then go up higher. All right, so it's always good to do that. But Mel, what I was trying to say though, even when I was in that drawdown, I wasn't scared of my trade because I'm knowing I'm staying with this higher time frame bias, which was bullish. We had low, high, higher, low, higher, high. And I went to go long, even when I'm in a drawdown. I'm not too scared because more than likely it's gonna come back in my favor because I'm following that overall trend. Even if it don't go all the way back in my favor, if it dropped down extremely hard, more like it's gonna at least come a good bit back in my favor. I might not go back to positive, but it's gonna at least get real close to my break even point. All right, we might be getting that push now. This might be the actual. This might be it right here. Let me take one like. Let's see. This might be it here. Let me go to that 5 minute. I might got in too soon. Yeah, 5 minute just started. It's fine though. I probably should have got in right here if I wanted to get in on something, but it's fine. I'm thinking this might be it though. We gonna see. We gonna see. Let's see if this uptrend can form. Really need to close past this high. That's the biggest thing we need. But this might be the true higher low. That's probably what I need. I probably should move my stop loss here if I'm thinking it's gonna be that true higher low on the 1 minute. Let's see. I really need to close past that high. It would be beautiful. Where that hourly high was at? It can flip green right here. Let me mark this hourly high in case it flip green. Put an orange. In case this hourly want to flip green for us. So they gotta get all the way up there. Don't take this low out, man. Don't take this freaking low. I probably cut it. You take that low. I probably cut it. Dang. I definitely was looking for it to come up there. I'm gonna set it here. Because it might just sweep it and still flip back green, but I'm really looking for this low to beat our new solidified level. We just gotta come up to the high. So I really don't want to see it come below here, honestly, y'all. If it come below here, it's like I got a light stop loss. If it come down here and don't close below, I'ma still hold it. If it close below it, I'ma cut it myself. If it close below that low. So that's how I'ma do it. Alright, we got a green count. That's a good thing. So we might be coming right back up. Come on. Come on back up, man. Got the green count. Green count. Come on. Come on back up. Come on back up. I probably should have. I could have slick added right there. Once we got that green, I could have added one more. Since I'm knowing I want to close if it come below there. But it's fine. I'm not. We only need $70, so I'm not trying to rush it. $70 can come just like that, so we ain't even rushing it. Really could have needed less than $7. We would have freaking took. We was up what $90, y'all. We should have took that whole 90. We only need $40 more. But we was trying to let it run. We was trying to see if it was gonna shoot all the way up. It didn't, and it's fine. You know, we still took money off of it. And that's all that matters. As long as we took our money off of it. Come on, man. Push up, bro. Push up. Make it higher, higher. At least close green. If you can at least close green, that'd be nice. If it can't close green, we might be getting stopped out. Come on, 44 seconds for this 5 minute. Just close green. Close green at least. At least close green. At least not be down. How many seconds left? I can't see the mouse in the way. 24 seconds. Close green, bruh. We back at break even. That's good. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. 13 seconds. Close green, bruh. Come on. Hold it. Don't close red. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, we close green. That's nice. Okay. Showing us we want to move up. Can we make a higher high? Can we make a higher high? That's the biggest question. Can we make this freaking higher high up here? That's the big question. Big question. Can we come take this high out? Push up, push up, push up. Soon as take that high, we since I lost to $10. Soon as take that high, we since I lost to $10. At least will take 10 off the trade. Well, I don't know. You know what? I don't know. I might not set it to $10. We probably gonna leave it. We ain't go. Yeah, I ain't gonna set it to $10. Only way I'm gonna move style loss to $10 is if we come up here. And really, I'm gonna be moving it higher than $10 if we come up there. Just the reason why I don't want to set it at $10 because we might take this high, come down real quick, and then shoot right back up. And I'm gonna be mad if I get stopped out at $10, then shoot up, and now instead of my entry being down here as a good entry, now I'm entering in all the way up here, and now I gotta actually see a bigger move just to have a nice trade. So that's me choosing not to move. I could move style loss up. I know. But I like my entry and I want to keep my entry. I don't want to re-enter. So I just don't want to re-enter. All right, we're going to at least take 25. Might just say 30 because it's pushing pretty hard. Oh, 60. We almost at the 70. Come on, keep going. We almost at our $70, bro. Keep going. No. All right, we're going to take 50. It's going to kick us out. It's not. Oh, snap. Come on, keep going. Go take that high. Go take this high right here. Don't come down, bro. Don't. We at 70. We could close, and that'd be our 200 for the day. But we're not going to close because it can be running. It could run. Take that freaking high. Come on, bro. Oh, you right there. It's right there, bro. Come on. Once it take that high, we going to set it at 70. We at least taking our 70 for the day. All right, we taking our 70. We at least got what we needed for the day. We're going to let it run. See if we can come up here to TP, though, bro. We want, what it was said, 185? 185. So either way, this the last trade because we're gonna have our 200 for the day, or we gonna get more than 200 by hitting TP. We gonna get what extra? What 110? That'd be 310. We be at 310 on the day if we go to TP. All right. Shoot. I think it's finna come down. I probably should move style loss up just to take a little extra money. I think it's about to come down. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna move it up $80. Give us an extra $10 than we wanted. $80. That's fine. Cause I think it's about to come down a little bit. I don't know how far down it's gonna come down, but I do think it's coming down a little bit. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trading, man. No losers today. No losers today. We got a 4 for 4 green trading day. Yes, we wasn't a lot of drawdown on one of them trades, but hey, we didn't close red. We closed the green. We didn't close red. We closed the green. So 4 for 4 on the day. Beautiful. At this point, we just letting it do what it do. I ain't moving style off no more unless we get to like 160. Then we at 130. We get to like 160, yeah, about 160. I'll move it up to about 130 or $100. But that's it. Or if we got like a 1 minute higher low, I can sit behind. Oh, we already got one. Oh, snap. Well, I want to see it close past there, then I'm gonna move it up. If it don't close past this high, then I ain't gonna move it up. I want to see it either close past here, or if it don't close past here, that next candle that go take that high, then I'm gonna move it up there. That's it. So 1 and 2 gotta happen. Did we close past? I don't. Let me see. It closed at 25,409. This high was 25,408. We did close past. We gotta move it up. Gotta move it up. Take 99, or actually take 100. 100. All right, move stop loss up. It is what it is. Either we getting 100 or we getting 185. One of the two. Either 100 or 185. Beautiful trading today, man. That's how you start the first week off. First day off of the month. Beautiful trade. 4 for 4. Easy. $300 day on day one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Even with it being a trash looking day, we still ended up pulling our minimal requirement that we want for ourselves. Even with us seeing like, bro, it looked like a no trade day, still ended up being green on the day, man. That's always a plus. That's always a good thing. Even when it don't look the best, you stick with the strategy and you let it play. Win, lose, or draw, we gonna be here, man. But that's the thing, y'all see. Not every day we be green. I think I'm be honest though. On the stream, we probably had like 3 red days since I've been live streaming. But not every day we win though. You gotta be okay with that, man. Not every day you gonna win. It's just the days you do win, they better be bigger than the days you lose. That's the biggest thing. When we do lose, we usually lose what, about $60, something like that. $110. But when we win, we make 300 plus, 300 plus, you know. So we either tripling our losses. For every one loss, we tripling that mug, you know. So it's covering 3 days. One winning day covering us for 3 losing days. That's how we usually do. That's why I got personal. My profit targets be make $200 to $300. You know, because I know if I lose, if I have a red day, more likely I'm probably gonna lose no more than 160, 150 on that day. Well, if I make 300, 300 or 400, you know, it covered 2 days of losing. You know, and I ain't gonna say I'm the best trader hands down, but bro, the strategy we got. You shouldn't be losing more than 2 days in a row. You know, so that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. As long as your winning days be bigger than your losing days, you good, man. You good. Come on, push up, man. Push up. We need to close it, but it's high. Slick want to move it up. Yeah, I think I want to move it up if we don't close past this high. At least take 115. All right, 115. Cause it might come down and then go up, but at least we catch $15 more if it hit our stop loss. I might move my stop loss up a little too soon right there, but I really don't feel like sitting through this whole trade, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't. I don't feel like sitting here this long. So that's why I moved it up some more. We done been here long enough. I feel like we've been trading for eternity. All right, my bad. I was texting. Oh, okay, we good. Still ain't kick us out yet. Come on, bro. And that's crazy. I kind of want to get kicked out the trade. That was kind of crazy, bro. Get kicked out of hit TP, bro. One or two, bro. Come on. They taking too long at this point. I'm trying to go on with my day. Trying to go on with my day. They are here playing. I got other stuff I want to do, and I ain't force closing it myself. Y'all got to kick me out. Y'all got to kick me out, man. They were one tick away. Come on, bro. Either kick us out or go up. One or two, bro. It flipped green here. We probably just gonna go to TP, honestly. If this counter flip green, telling y'all, it might go straight to TP if this counter flip green. Well, I ain't gonna say straight to. It got to take these highs, but it's setting up to go straight there to it. Oh, it closed red. Okay, it closed red. Mel, you still in here, man? This the boring part about it. When you dang almost at TP, and you gotta dang be able to manage this mug when it's so close to TP. That's the one thing I be hating, bro. Market love, like it love when it get close to your TP, it love to slow down, bro. It do all that running. Yeah, it do all that dang running, bro. And then it get close to TP, and I ain't want to play games. It keep on going, bro. God dang. And did all that running. That wasn't consolidating stuff, but it is what it is. That's a part of it. Man, you got any questions for me? Do you want me to like do anything, show you anything? Cause I know the other day I was supposed to stream, do back testing on um Trading View on Saturday, but I freaking forgot. Well, I ain't forget, I would have overslept. Then when I woke up, I went right back to sleep. I don't know why I was so tired. It said I'm watching the boring part, the assigned part, exciting part of all of it. LOL. Oh, you watching everything. I got you. Yes, I definitely gotta learn how to hold my positions and trust analysis. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. Like you just seen, you literally just witnessed it on the stream, bro. I was down like what one? It was down like 120, bro. We ended up just holding that trade because I'm following my analysis, bro. It ain't go to stop loss yet, so I ain't finna cut it. If anything, I wasn't even scared. I just added another position. Um, we ended up flipping it to a green trade. And said, "You good, bro? Watching you trade is helping." Okay, okay, but yeah, that's the biggest thing, especially with new people, bro. They be so you be anxious because it's like, bro, you ain't used to making no money. Ain't nobody used to making no $200 in a minute. Like your brain ain't even ready for it always. Like you make like, bro, I'm a threesome. I only on the market 2 hours. Yes, and this was a longer day because I actually had to hold these trades a lot longer. because I was trading off of the hourly. But um, yeah, for some folks ain't, bro, they ain't used to making that quick. So it's like you kind of soon you be down, you ain't used to losing $400 in a minute or two. So soon you be down, you just press that X button, you ready to close. Where you gotta dang, I ain't gonna say be numb to it, but you gotta get used to seeing it. You gotta train your mind, train your brain used to. Okay, I might be in some drawdown, you know what I'm saying, but it's gonna be okay. I gotta be able to still trust my strategy through it all. You know, that's why I stress it over and over and over. If you ask anybody I taught or mentored, I tell them over and over and over, start with the micros, one micro at a time. Cause you go jump to the NQs and stuff, you're not gonna be ready. I don't care how good you think you trading. I don't care if you catch 3, 4 winning trades with the regular contracts. You ain't ready yet. You gotta take the baby steps, right? It is not me just trying to hold y'all back, from making a lot of money. It's me trying to condition y'all brains and stuff to get used to that. Used to, okay, I'm used to, I got comfortable with making $150 every day. That's like my normal now. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to seeing how far down I be, how far down my drawdown be, how long my trades usually take for me to get my money, what time I normally get off, all that stuff. Okay, you get used to that, you do it over and over and over. You get used to making your 150 or 200 a day. Okay, now we're gonna add one more contract to the mix. You're gonna do the exact same thing you've been doing, just add one more contract. Now you adding one more micro, so you making 150, 200 on the day. Now you making 400 on the day, 300 to 400 on the day. And all you did was just add one extra contract. You taking the same trades, everything. The thing is you done got so used to seeing yourself make that money and being down that certain amount of money. It kind of help your brain. Okay, being down $60 ain't nothing to me, because if I know my strategy work, it's gonna go right back in the green. I ain't really that scared. Um, when you sit there and rush and don't really fully get developed with your strategy and trust your strategy and know your strategy down to a T, you gonna be nervous because you don't know if it's gonna come hit your stop loss, because you don't fully trust your strategy yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get that relationship, that bond with your strategy. Like, bro, I know this mug on. If it don't go to TP and it come to my stop loss, that means it clearly, like I tell y'all that all the time. With my strategy, with the solidified levels, if it come take that solidified level, it better keep dropping. It should be straight in the downtrend if I'm betting on it to go up. Cause if it just barely take my solidified level and then flip to go my way, that means I didn't mark the right solidified level. So that's how with my strategy, I'm knowing this that can't beat level. If it beat this level, it's gonna go that direction. It ain't finna take my level and go right back up. It's gonna keep going that direction. So that's where that's just how my strategy is. Like right here, this was supposed to be my solidified level. Right here. It took that level, it kept going. You see that? It just keep going. Versus if I would have set my solidified level, let's say, well, it ain't none up here, but say if it was one like right here, it'd take it and go right back up. That wasn't no true solidified level. It's supposed to keep going. But that's how my strategy is. I know my strategy. I know how it works. So once I'm in a trade, once I'm in a trade, give me a second. And we already made what we needed for the day. We good. Yeah, once I'm in a trade, if I got my stop loss here, bro, I don't care what's going on, bro. If it don't hit this stop loss, I ain't worried. I ain't worried. If it don't hit this stop loss, I ain't worried now. If it get close to my stop loss and then I see some structure setting up for a downtrend, okay, now I might have to cut. But it's already pretty much at the stop loss. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, bro, it should not. If it take this stop loss, it should keep dropping. That's how I'm thinking. because I trust my strategy so much. If it come take this style loss, it should keep dropping. We should be in a downtrend. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this just drawdown. I'm just looking at this as drawdown. Okay, it's fine. I probably just got in a little too soon. That's all. I might took a B trade up here. You know what I'm saying? It said valuable insight, bro. Yeah. But only time you really gonna be negative is just you're gonna be negative off the jump just because it's volatility in the market. But the only time you really be down here, like in this part of your stop loss, if you're using my strategy, is if you just took a too early of an entry. That's it. If you just took too early of an entry, you'll be seeing this. Like how I told y'all earlier, I was like, oh, I'm gonna jump in right off that hourly. I know I'm probably gonna take too early of an entry. And I even told y'all, I literally watched y'all through the trade. I said, bro, I said, I'm gonna get in right here. I got in here. I even told y'all, look, I even drew up where it's gonna bounce. I got in here. I told y'all, I said, I could see us coming down to clear this hourly gap right here. I said, bro, we literally can come all the way down and probably bounce somewhere down at these two levels. That's what I said, these two levels. What happened? Go to that 1 minute. Because I'm already knowing where my solidified levels is. So what happened? It came straight down to these two levels. That's where it bounced. And if I had to tell somebody, because I told you, I said I would have got out up here and waited, because I was talking to you, Mel. I said when it took this high, I should have moved my stop loss up to $15. Let it stop me out because I'm expecting it to bounce down here. Let it play, came down. Literally, if I would have got out 15 there, let it came down right here off this first, because this where we added the green. I mean, we added another contract off this first green count. We added one more contract. Look at this. Boy, I wouldn't even been in no drawdown. Look at this. And that's why my second contract was so good, because I entered off this first green because I knew exactly where it should bounce. You see this? Watch this. I ain't even see no drawdown on that second contract I got in. It went straight up. You see that? And what's that? A 4-to-1 trade went straight up. Only reason you will see some drawdown if you just got in a B trade entry. This was my A+ entry. That's why I told y'all I was going. I literally told y'all before all this happened. I said I'm gonna add down here, and when it came down there, I added because that was the A+ right there. I already knew that was the A+ spot. And before I got in this trade up here, I told y'all, I said this is my B trade. I said I can see us coming down, so I wasn't worried about us coming down because I literally seen it. I just was trying to take an early entry for a continuation trade. But this was my A+ entry right here. And look, when I got an A+ entry, I don't even see no drawdown. It ain't never go negative. You see that? Never went. It ain't even go negative an inch. Literally got in and went straight up. Never came back down. See that? And that's because the reason why I knew this was gonna be that key spot was because what? My strategy. My strategy is at 1 hour solidified levels, right? I was telling y'all, I said, okay, we had low, high. So let me mark that out for y'all so y'all can see what I'm talking about. We had a low, high, low. This was that higher high right here. This was before this candle came. Made that higher high. You see that? So if I'm knowing, okay, well, we made high, low, higher high. That means it's a higher low. This is my solidified low. If y'all go back to the beginning of the stream, where my stop loss was at? Right here. My stop loss was right here. And what was that right there? That was my what? That was when I was at negative 330. That's that solidified level that I knew that, okay, bruh, it's not supposed to beat this level. It beat this level, we finna just straight drop. Well, me knowing it can't beat that level, well, I only got one gap. Let me delete some of this stuff. I only got one gap above it to protect it on the hourly. This the only gap right here to protect it on the hourly. So if it don't bounce here, it ain't finna bounce. You know what I'm saying? But me seeing, okay, well, I only got that hourly. Let me go to the lower time frame and see if we got gaps down there, And that's what I did. I went to, I think, the 1 minute. I think it was the 1 minute. We found these last couple gaps. Yeah, we found this big gap, and I was like, and also go back to the beginning of the screen. I was looking to the left to see if we had any other gaps in the way, and I said, no, we don't. This was the last big hour 1 minute gap. If it break this 1 minute gap, ain't nothing in the way from it going to the stop loss. So that gave me that confidence in my strategy. Like, bro, if it come down here, it gotta bounce. It gotta bounce. Ain't nothing else. Ain't no other fair value got to protect it. The solidified level right here. So it gotta bounce right here. This the A plus entry right here. That's why I added off the first green counter. I added, and I told you I wanted to add the 2, but I wanted that market structure shift to happen a little bit lower down here. But it didn't even give it. It just went straight up, you know. But all that, I know I did a lot of talking. The main thing I was trying to say though was that relationship, that bond that I got with my strategy and trusting that strategy, that would make it where even being in drawdown, I can hold that trade. And I know that's what you said you gotta get better with, Mel. Is holding that trade all the way through. You gonna be able to hold that trade all the way through when you know where your key spots at for your trade. Like when you know this an A plus entry. When you know this the lowest point it should go. When you know this is my target. When you know the higher time frame, I'm following the higher time frame. When you got all them things in check, bro, you like, bro, I ain't sweating it being in the drawdown because I know I got all my ducks lined up in a row. I know I took an A plus entry. I know my stop loss, it should not go lower than this. It's like the back against the wall. And then I know for a fact, bruh, by 1 hour is bullish. So for us, for the 1 hour to keep being bullish, it got to come take these highs right here. It has to take them highs. So I ain't scared. And what happened? It shot straight up, you know, took them highs and everything. So the biggest thing is getting confidence in your strategy. The money gonna come, bro. The money gonna come because, like I said, you gonna be trading one contract at a time. Like I just traded one contract at a time, except right here. I did add 2, but we only just took 40. But I've been trading one contract at a time, still making $300-400 a day with one micro. Now I'm trying to trade a little bit cleaner for y'all on stream to be better representation. But when I be on my own, I ain't gonna lie, I be 3 micros at a time. So I'm out here making some good money, you know. But they dang on. It's the strategy. It ain't really about the money right now. It's just is I'm taking A plus trades. Is I'm taking good smart trade. Even if it's a B trade, is it a smart trade? If it's a B trade, that's the biggest thing because boom, this one contract might be 150. Okay, well if I constantly keep taking good trades like this over and over and over, A plus trade. Now, ain't nothing for me to add one more contract because I know I take A plus trade. Add one more contract. Yeah, I might, instead of me seeing $30 down, I might see $60 down. Or instead of me seeing $60 down, I might see $120 down, $120 down. But if I know for a fact my stop loss is secured, like if it stopped me out, I'm fine with it because it's gonna keep going the other direction. But I don't mind adding one more contract because now that $200 trade, now it's $400 trade. Just by me adding one more contract, I ain't even. It's not necessarily to make 400 or 500 or $1,000 in a day. It ain't necessarily that you gotta find a bigger move like that. It ain't necessarily that you gotta find a bigger move like that. It's more you just gotta find your A plus trade and just add positions. That's it. You don't necessarily need it to go even farther up. You just gotta add positions. But that's the 2 different type of traders though. Some people they like adding them positions. They add a lot of positions and just to get a small move. Then you got some where they don't take that much risk. They just, hey, I'm just gonna take a bigger move. That's the safer way though. This is the safer way. Take the bigger move. But if you know for a fact you be taking A plus trades and you know your stop loss be extra good and you ain't got no big stop losses, well, it ain't gonna scare you to take a quick 5 contracts here and you gonna make 1,000 just right off of it. And you ain't take nothing but the quick little 3 to 1, you know. And honestly, I should did, but I just in the middle of the stream. It's a lot. I'm gonna be honest, with y'all, it's a lot more challenging streaming and trading at the same time. But cause I be thinking about my trades, but I don't be fully thinking about it, if you get what I'm saying. Like I knew this was an A+ trade here. I did add because I know, bro, this is an A+ setup right here. But me, if I wasn't kind of, streaming with it, I would have been instantly in my head. But I'm about to add 3 contracts right here. Cause this that spot. And I probably would have made like 600 just off that one trade. But it just all come with time. Don't let nothing discourage you. Don't let nothing get you like, man, I don't know what I'm doing. Find your strategy and trust your strategy. That's the biggest thing. Find your strategy and trust your strategy. And Mel, I'm gonna tell you this now. If you don't got no true strategy, go find one. Okay. If you just more, oh, I'm just getting in off the momentum and stuff. No, that's how I used to trade when I first started. I used to trade off of the momentum. Cause I used to be like, oh, it's like a heartbeat. I could kind of see when it go up, come down, catches. You know what I'm saying? That's how I used to trade. Uh-uh. Get a strat. You gotta have something that got set rules for you to get in. Like me, my set rule: go to my higher time frame. What's my bias? I'm bullish. Okay, I know I'm bullish. Now I'm dropping down. Look for them solidify levels. Boom, boom, boom. So my solidify level. What's my rule? It shouldn't beat it. Can't beat this level. If it break this level, it's making a whole nother trend. So that's my rule. What's my entry? My entry, bounce off a fair value gap or market structure shift. One of the two. Those are my 2 entries. Like right here, market structure shift. This would have been an entry for me. If it closed green, I'm gonna get in a long. Take it up. That's how it is for me. He said trust in that heart. Hey man, that's how I was doing, bro. I traded the exact same way, but at least you only blew what, $30 account. But I blew 15,000 of real money. Not no freaking prop firm money. 15,000 of real money I lost. Now, mind you though, I say this. It was $15 of real money because it was in options, but I only put $200 in, and I literally took $200 to 15,000 myself. Just $2 invested. I switched to 15,000, but I blew it because I was trading that dang freaking heartbeat stuff. He said I won't be doing it anymore. Yeah, you gotta have a strategy. You gotta have like a set plan. Like you gotta have rules to your stuff. 15,000 real money, bro, in like 5 minutes. That's what I'm saying. That just had me heartbroken. But I had stopped trading for like 2 months. But that was my first year of trading though. I was just getting beginner's luck. I'm talking about. I mean, it wasn't beginner's luck. 'Cause I was real good at technical analysis, but I just didn't have a strategy. That what it was. I mean, if you want to kind of say, I did have a strategy, but I didn't have certain rules to the strategy and stuff like that. Like it was more like I said, that heartbeat type trading. Like I could tell when it's a pullback coming. I can kind of tell the area that, oh, it should be bouncing it. I was good at that type of stuff. Like I was good at, okay, if it want to be uptrend, this kind of where it's finna bounce at, and I could get in like that. But it catch up with you, bro. It catch up with you. And the thing is, I could have had closed it for like a $2,000 loss. But me not being used to being down that much, that's another thing. I wasn't used to seeing myself down 2,000. And I was down 2,000. I'm holding the trade like, oh, maybe it go my way. It's gonna at least come back up for a retest. But that was just straight drop. Ain't no retest. Went straight down in like 1 minute. Next thing I know, I'm down 10 bands. And then I was like, bro, it's gonna at least come back up to 5K, something. Nope, kept going down 12. I closed it. So all I got is about 3 bands on the account. I was like, bro, I could just left it alone that day, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone for about an hour. Came back, lost that 3K. Well, I lost like 1,500. Then the next day I lost the last little bit. Draw all the way down to like $600, and I just took my 600 and left. Cause I was like, well, I did put $200 in on this, so I technically still closed. Still took money off of it, but nigga, I was up 15. I mean, my bad. YouTube don't censor my video, but bro, I was up 15,000, bro. Like, you know how bad that hurt? Bad. Like I was out for I was on the slump because I started losing a lot after that. Cause I ain't had no strategy. I started trading different ways and putting indicators on, and I went on like a month long of losing, and I just had to take a break. Took a break, clear my mind, and that's literally what kind of introduced me to this strategy that I learned. I just had to keep practicing, figuring stuff out, cause I was like, bro, me learning from YouTube and stuff, it really wasn't helping. Cause I'm like, I just can't trade they type of strategy. They got more money than me. They use a bigger accounts, all that stuff. I can't trade like that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure something out that worked for me. You know, I had to figure out well, if I got a small account, what's the best thing that'll make me feel comfortable with, like trading with $60, $100, something like that, a contract. Because I was trading options at the time, and I had to figure that out. Because I was like, every time I look at the people trading, I'm talking they only getting 2 to 1, 3 to 1. I was hitting for like 8 to 1, 10 to 1. I mean 1 to 10 ratio. So I'm getting 10x of whatever I'm putting down because I was just that good at that, at knowing where the market was going. So that was one good skill I did have at the beginning that caught on to me real quick. Like I just was real good at knowing where the market was gonna go. It's just I ain't had no specific strategy to tell me when to get in, when to get out, stuff like that. I was just riding the momentum. Like I said, a little heartbeat type thing. And it is like a heartbeat, but you gotta have other stuff with it. It can't just be that. You know, it can't just be that for you to get in and out of trades. That can just be like your overall thing. Like, okay, it's a heartbeat type. Okay, it ain't got enough. It ain't got enough push to the upside to make it keep going higher, or stuff like that. It ain't got enough momentum to keep going lower. Like you can use that, but that can't be your own thing, man. You gotta have a full fledged, like some with some rules, bro. Like I said, my strategy, I got rules. Go to my daily, figure out the trend, follow the trend, set your solidified levels. Then my entry, either market structure shift to my direction. So if I'm in the uptrend, market structure shift to the upside. So that means I need to see higher high, higher lows. Or if I'm in a downtrend, market structure shift to the downtrend. So I need to see lower, lower, lower highs. Or a bounce off my fair value gap, breaking retest of my fair value gaps. Those are my two entries, either market structure shift or breaking retest of a gap. Those are my two entries. Other than that, those are my two A plus entries. Other than that, the only got one B plus entry. It's only one B plus entry, and they all know what that is. It's a continuation. That's the only B plus entry. I ain't got no other type of way that's gonna make me get in. And the only reason I get in B plus trades is if I'm more likely if I'm just streaming, because I'm just trying to, and it being like boring or something, I might just try to go and take it. But usually I ain't even taking no B plus trade. I'm usually just waiting on that market structure shift or um or breaking retest. Usually that's how I am. So like when I was just talking to you, I even said like it close green, you supposed to go long. Close green, go long. This could have been the second entry on this next green. And then man, it's just moving up. It's probably gonna come all the way up here again. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Y'all have a good one, man. It's been 2 hours long stream. Y'all had a long stream today. But we're gonna go and call it today, man. Y'all have a good one. Your boy Keith is out. Peace.